Yo, what's up, dudes? No, Alani, I have no idea what the plan is for the stream. We're gonna watch whatever short slash movie slash documentary Adventure David requested, and then go on from there, I suppose. Unless y'all have requests. Mysterious? No, Alani? I know David does. David, what is it you want me to watch, man? Is it that thing about scientists? To be honest, I don't care. I wish that more people would take them seriously and listen to them, but if they're getting their own platform to talk on, that's great, man. I don't really think I need to watch a whole ass video on something I agree with. But like, sure. Alright. Let me check the people that did make requests, they're not here yet. When they get here, we'll do it. David, hi. What's your request? Let me see if I can find it. David, what is it? No, damn. I'm actually gonna be on today, Chris. My buddy Brad that plays with me, I'm sure you've played with him once or twice if you've played with me. He texted me yesterday talking about, hey, do you want to get on? And I haven't been on since I last played with you, like last month, man. I haven't been on in a month. I'll be on today. Yes, and no, I haven't fought the new Ray Dow, but I'm going to. I have a dope ass, perfect rolled, a god rolled water bow, and he's weak to water, so I can't wait to try that. It's a music request. We'll see what kind of song it is. Just remember that music is always on Twitch. Music is always on Twitch unless it's something like Tom McDonald or Adam Calhoun or Dax or something independent underground that won't get the stream blocked. I don't really care about copyright, it's just the block that I'm worried about. So as long as it doesn't get stream blocked, we might be able to check it out here, but I don't want to encourage music reviews, critiques, reactions on here. I'd rather do that on Twitch. It's just easier to deal with on Twitch. I did last vlog. Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to put my glasses. When Roth gets here, we can do his. There's like 2 from him. I'm actually down to do both of those actually whenever he gets here. I know, David, I saw it. I read the title. These people can talk to what? Question mark. Oh. Titles like that are like slightly annoying. And you just put it in the fucking title. These people claim to be able to talk to so-and-so. And then get more into the specifics. The clicky clicky baity baity is strong with the title on that one. You could just tell me, and if I give a shit, I'd click on it. But like, no. You gotta be vague with a motherfucker. It's cool. this off, actually. No more of this. Rest of the day. Sabaton. Sadly, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait until a Twitch stream to do that. No, Alani. Maybe we can do a Twitch stream sometime here soon. Just if I don't see music requests in there, I don't really do one because otherwise the music streams aren't that long. Yo, Mysterious, what's good? Yo, Larry, what's good, man? How are you? How you been? I haven't seen you in a while. And I think you've had the same name this whole time, from what I can remember. What's good, Doug? Before we, David, obviously, before we start yours, I'm gonna check the Army Times real quick, just to see if I missed anything, just to see if there was updates to any of the stories that I've read this week. I usually lead with this, so. All right. I doubt it though, since yesterday, how much could have happened? Army pauses helicopter flights near DC airport after more close calls. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Remember a couple of weeks ago where 67 people died when that helicopter collided with a jet in midair? Reagan Airport. Remember that? We covered it. Well, since then there has been more close calls and near misses, so they just decided to just like, no more helicopters. No more helicopter flights in this area. They said they fixed it too. They were like, "Oh, we changed it. We diverted." But I guess you did. Either you didn't do anything or you did it stupid. I don't know. I'm not reading that one. It's just that doesn't. Why is it so big? Why is this Navy Federal? Are you shitting me right now? Okay. All right. Army plans for Trump birthday. I don't care. SecDef wields axe to brass. Hold on, let me actually go to the actual full page. Okay. The subtle genius of the chess scene and yeah, the Army Times really likes to talk about movies. I'm not complaining or anything, but it's just something I've noticed. They always be talking about movies. Hegseth directs 20% cut to top military leadership positions. World War II ship accidentally sinks before U.S. Philippines ship sinking drill. Oh, okay. VA shifts survivors assistance office. Alright, controversial military personnel. No. Defense Department designates second military zone on southern. I don't care. Head Navy officer lists top tasks. Don't care. Okay, cool. It looks like we're not reading shit today because these don't look any kinds of fun or interesting. Or Pentagon keeps 2 aircraft carriers in the Middle East for another week. Yeah, because of Yemen. Cool. Yeah, there's nothing really here today. Military families get another extension. I don't care. White House budget plans. Trump requests $892 billion base defense budget. Trump plans to change Veterans Day into Victory Day for World War I. I think that's stupid. What? Well, there might be a reason, and the reasoning might be good. I don't know, man. It's been Veterans Day for so long. Why even change it? I don't care what the meaning is, or what the definition is, or what they say the meaning of Victory Day is. I don't care. I think it's stupid to change this. But that's just me. I think this is dumb. President Trump, in a social media post Thursday, announced plans to rename Veterans Day as a Victory Day for World War I and established May 8th as a Victory Day for World War II. Or you can just make those their own days. Or fuck, man, make a new day and keep Veterans Day. This is stupid. We won both wars. We know this. Nobody was close to us in terms of strength, bravery, or military brilliance, but we never celebrate anything. I think we did. I mean, I wasn't there, but I saw the TV, and I saw news articles, and I saw photographs. I'm pretty sure there was a lot of celebrating. Are you kidding me? We're America. We celebrate everything. That's one of the reasons people get mad at us. On 4th of July, people shoot guns into the fucking sky. As stupid as I think that is, they shoot guns up into the fucking sky. We'll celebrate anything and everything. What are you talking about, Donald? There's no way. That's because we don't have leaders anymore. I mean, bro, I'm willing to agree with you there to a degree, but like, changing the name of something doesn't de facto make you a good leader. If that's what you're saying. You're saying that every single leader that existed under the veil of Veterans Day is not a good leader? Huh. The move to rename Veterans Day, established to coincide with the end date of World War I, would overwrite 87 years of precedent in recognizing November 11th as a national holiday celebrating all veterans. During his last term in office, Trump issued a national proclamation for Veterans Day, honoring the celebration as a chance for the country to pause to pay tribute to all who have proudly worn our nation's uniform. He did not make any mention of the World War I origins of the date. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just thought that shit up like 15 minutes ago. White House officials did not respond to clarification on whether Trump's Victory Day name would replace or run alongside Veterans Day. That's what I want to know. It should run alongside Veterans Day. And on top of this, you know what? It should... Bro, who fucking cares? Who needs a reminder that we won both of those wars? We know! The whole world knows. And the only people that try to say we didn't are some little pussy-ass historians that try to make excuses for the enemy so that they don't look as bad in the history books. That's it. Everyone knows. We all know. I don't really think we needed this. But who knows, man? With as stupid as our youth is, and this new generation of morons that like to erase history, then maybe we should have this as a day. I don't think we should put it in lieu of veterans. It should run alongside it. But maybe we should have this as a day, so that the dummies of this fucking country don't forget about World War I and World War II and what was lost, and also what was gained from it. Because I know that teachers today ain't doing a really good goddamn job of teaching history. These kids don't know shit. So, maybe. I don't know. I just think it's stupid to nix Veterans Day. You should not do that. Trump also did not clarify if he expects May 8th will also become a federal holiday like Veterans Day, although a decision on that designation would fall to Congress. Okay. So that's not up to him, if it'll be a federal holiday or not. He can make it a day, though. Trump noted that many countries commemorate the end of World War II on May 8th, but we did more than any other country, by far, in producing a victorious result. I feel like Donald's wanting credit for something that we already have gotten credit for. Time and time and time again. Have we not? I don't know, bro, but like... This is retarded. In his post, Trump noted that many... Okay, I read that. May 8th, 1945 was the end of major fighting in the European arena in World War II, but fighting in the Pacific for U.S. and Allied troops continued for nearly 4 more months until September 2nd of that year. More than 400,000 U.S. troops were killed in fighting in World War II, according to the National World War II Museum. Alright, so that's the end of that. I think this is retarded.
through and through, all the way stupid. If you want to like make it an extra day or add it to the list of days we already have, I imagine that in the year 2300, there's going to be a day for everything. And won't that be exhausting to a motherfucker? A day for everything. I feel like we already have a day for everything now. And some of those things are actually important. But think of all the days that we have that mean something that actually don't mean jack dick. Right? Like... This is dumb if you're replacing Veterans Day with it, but if you're simply just adding it, whatever. No harm, no foul. If you want to add Victory Day, do it, I guess. But if you're replacing Veterans Day with it, that's dumb, stupid, that's ill-advised, that's retarded. I don't consent. And I think that's the only story that we have for today. A stupid one at that. Huzzah. Oh, my bad. I didn't have chat pulled up this entire time. Sorry. Dude, you should you should send me that video. You should send me the link to that video. This was a pretty badass scene, though, I will say. That movie, Civil War, which was not that good, in my opinion. I kind of thought it sucked. But this scene where they execute the president, spoiler alert, is fire. Absolutely fire. I was like, damn! That's exactly how I would have done it. Yup. I don't need to hear you say anything. You don't get last words, motherfucker. But yo, I heard that the Diddy trial started. And if that's the case, we might have to oh shit, I think my sister's here already? Hold on. Back from work already? Ugh. I made my niece egg and sausages, and the only thing she left me was the sausages. He wanted a purge? What? Purge of what? When we finish that,
It was Charlie, actually.
I've finally done it.
All right. Sorry. This is by Science Man Dan, or just Sci Man Dan. And this one's called These People Can Talk to What? All right. So they can apparently talk to something that is more than likely impossible to talk to. Like, well, I'm not going to say your dog, because theoretically, you could and can talk to your dog. Your dog can understand stuff. But, like, I don't know, man. Like being able to talk to a fish. I don't care how much you believe it, bro. You can't. Sorry. The only motherfucker that can is Arthur Curry, and you ain't him.
Everyone, I've bought your
Hold on. Turn this up.
favourite guest creator back for your viewing pleasure. He is ready to go and he has found a brilliant Tinfoil Tuesday video. It is, of course, cats. Hello all and welcome along to this guest creator Tinfoil Tuesday. And Cats has found something very special indeed for you. It's absolutely classic Tinfoil Tuesday, this one. Enjoy, everyone.
Okay, that's excellent. Really well done. Thank you. Sorry, there's more? Wow. That's also pretty special. Can we hear from somebody else, please?
Enna astur ar al enna a etu atere el al kata anuta nere etar al e ustere en a en ustere en.
Yo, I don't understand that language, but I'm almost pretty sure she said the same thing 4 times in a row. She said different stuff in there, but like I heard the same thing 4 times. She was repeating herself. Either she was repeating herself because this isn't a real language and she only had time to think up of 4 fucking things, or she's got a stuttering problem. I don't know, man, but like I'd really like to know what the fuck they're talking about and
roll the intro
and who they're talking to. I gotta know.
Ladies and gentlemen, life is about self-improvement. It's a journey. It's about picking up new skills. For example, learning new languages. I myself am an avid language learner, and for years I've been trying to learn the language of flat earthers. I'm finding it difficult because although some of the words sound like English,
Bro, I gave up on
it really
that
doesn't
shit.
make any sense to me at all.
Mass is identical to weight, but this weight is space weight.
It's like all the right words are there, isn't it? Just in the wrong order. But maybe I've been barking up the wrong tree all this time. Maybe flat earth speak isn't actually a real language. Maybe it's one of those made up things like French. But one thing that definitely 100% is a totally legit language is light language. And it sounds a little bit like this. Now, light language, and I promise you I'm not making this up, is a language that is spoken by people called starseeds.
It's often said that starseeds are souls with deep spiritual wisdom that they've gained from lifetimes on other planets or in other constellations. And the reason they're incarnating on Earth at this time is to assist in the global awakening or the evolution of consciousness.
Or, and I'm just throwing this out there,
Maybe you're fucking crazy. You think you can talk to light? But like, but
How would you even begin to do that? It like I don't.
Maybe they're people who've simply watched too much Star Trek. Now, amazingly, if you Google light language courses, you'll find a whole plethora of people willing to teach you online or in the real world how to do whatever the heck it was that those people we've seen have been doing. I'm still trying to figure it out. And who knows, if you give them enough of your hard-earned cash, maybe one day you'll be good enough, so good that even you will be able to do something.
In this course, you will learn what light language is. But, like, who are you talking to? What are you talking to? Light? I got a ring light right there. It never occurred to me to ask. Hey, what's up, brother? How you feeling? You good? Got a girlfriend or anything? No? Dreams? Aspirations? No, you just lighting it up, huh? Cool, bet. Good talk. The fuck are we talking about? I don't.
Like this. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please do not try that at home. Of course, if you do, you will look entirely stupid. But what I want to point out is that that lady there is not one of the ladies who charges online to teach this. Her instructions, her content is online on YouTube for free. So when you watch her content and you learn from her, you know the information you're getting is worth every single penny that you paid for it. Now, on another note, some people who speak light language don't just use light language to communicate with other starseeds, but they also use light language to talk to dragons.
Oh.
You are a dragon master and keeper of the codes. What does this mean?
A dragon master.
Oh my god, dude. And like and you know what's funny is like the amount of ladies call us men nerds all the fucking time, right? And these are probably some of the same ladies that would call us men, us gamers, nerds and shit, right? With our MMORPGs and all this shit. And here y'all are thinking y'all can actually talk to dragons. Who's actually more pathetic here? Me, the nerd gamer, or you, lady, the one who thinks she can talk to dragons? It's probably still me, but like still. Oh my god.
Master means that I've worked with dragons for many lifetimes, in past lifetimes, and that I've come to master the energy of working with them, and being able to summon them, command them, bring forth their energy, and bring forth.
Tell me, what good is that going to do for my day? Huh? I'll do you one better. What good is that going to do for any of us on the planet? Oh, bless her heart.
Forth their magic into the physical realm.
So this lady is a dragon master. She has complete control over her dragons. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what does she do with them? Well, what would you do with your dragons? Would you perhaps...
I don't know, man. If I could command a dragon, to be completely honest, I would engage in like some Michael Vick-ass behavior. I would get my dragon to try to beat the fuck out of your dragon for money. Just to see who has the best dragon. So, my bad. I sorry. I'm evil.
Use them as a weapon to take over the world, or at least create your own
just be a blood sport, to be honest. Sorry.
Kingdom. Or would you charge people hundreds of pounds to come and see them to make you a millionaire? What would you do? I don't know. The possibilities are endless. But what is not at the top of my list of of what I might possibly do with a dragon is use it to
Can't believe we're having this fucking conversation, really, to be honest, but here we are.
find a car parking space.
They're a great companion. They really come through. They help me with my business decisions. If I need some extra help around business, they help me with my relationships. If I need a parking spot, they have that highest perspective. So I'll send out an air dragon, you know, to have a look around and tell me where I can go, to come back and give me the information about where I can go to find a park.
So so your dragon is essentially Sinu from Assassin's Creed. Going around, scouting the area, scouting possible enemies, possible friendlies, places you can hide, objectives, stuff like that. I should have led with this, but ma'am, are you on drugs? Are you? Because not even at my most stoned could I conjure up something like this. But I have a feeling you're sober as a judge, saying these things in all seriousness and meaning them. Man.
But when you're asking a dragon for help, you've got to obviously be just a little bit cautious, because you know what dragons are like. They've got a reputation for it. You ask them a question, they just don't want to give you a straight answer. You know, surely I'm not...
Are you talking about dragons or...
the only one who's heard of that.
But if I hear words from dragons, my experience with them is they talk in riddles. I don't know whether you find that.
Oh! You will not get a straight answer from a bloody dragon.
No, you get... Oh, those pesky non-existent dragons with their pesky little riddles. Now, look, our dragon master we've just seen is about to show us...
Bro, these people are crazier than flat earthers. Because, at the very least, the flat earthers do live on this planet. They do agree that we live on a planet. We just disagree on the shape of it. These fucking people... Oh my god! This is wild, man. Oh my god.
In real time, how she speaks to her dragons. I'm very, very excited. But first of all, she needs a bit of encouragement. So she's going to pull in her team from Arcturus. Yep, I said that. Let's get it watched.
And my Arcturian team has just come in, and I've just felt them pop in. They've been with me since before we've started, but...
You know Harbor Freight for affordability, but durability goes right along with it. You see, we test.
They're coming nice and close now. And the dragons are there also. And so I encourage everyone who would like to receive the light language to close your eyes over gently and just breathe very deeply.
No.
Okay, eyes closed, deeply breathed. I am now ready to receive the dragon language. I can't wait for this.
Bro, the sequel to Shazam blows. This is terrible. Oh my god. I feel like you're just making shit up, to be honest. I think you're just making shit up. I don't think you're actually... You say this is a language, but... Is there a book, like a thesaurus and a dictionary, that I can go in and I can be like, alright, like if I wanted to say, well, polish my nuts and serve me a milkshake, right? What if I wanted to say that in your language? How would I say that? And how would I go about finding out how to say that? Because surely it's not just a specific set amount of sentences and phrases, right? Because that would just be stupid.
And surely this isn't stupid, right? So, I'm just saying, do y'all have like nouns and pronouns and verbs and adjectives and predicates and stuff like that in your language? Yeah? No? I don't know. I'd love to know. I'm interested.
Thank you so very much for sharing that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I think you said about as much as Kamala Harris said in her last speech. Fucking nothing. Oh no. Oh man. Oh, terminated. With the 5, I appreciate you, dog. Katai, hi. Thank you for showing up. Man risks his life over McDonald's nuggets. Midwest safety. I'm so down. Give me a minute and we will watch it. This is the strangest shit I've seen in a hot minute. This is I think these people sit around the same mental capacity as the people that identify as like a squirrel. You know those people? And I'm not talking about the furries. I'm talking about the people that actually think they're the animal. The actual animal. You know what I'm saying? That's like kind of on the same mental, they're not even on the same mental capacity, because you gotta have a huge mental capacity to conjure up this shit in your brain. The mental state of these people is around the same as the people that think they're actually squirrels or dogs or goats. You remember that one guy that thought he was a goat and just like put on prosthetic limbs and shit to fucking walk around like a goat and eat grass? Right? That guy? These people took Elder Scrolls Online way too far, bro. Way too far. Way too far. And like, oh, I expect this from like some teenagers. I expect this from like a D&D group even. But this ain't no game, bro. Y'all are for real for real. Y'all are for real for real.
Now, it seems that our good lady friend here is not the only person willing to share her dragon language.
They call them Therians or some shit. The dragons are called Therians? Is that what you're saying?
Language. We also have this lovely gentleman from Scotland.
Dragon fire light language to activate the dragon fire within your hearts.
Really? So is that what that is? Because I'm pretty sure that's a fucking filter. You got the dragon filter? That's crazy, bro. I really wonder how you did that with a straight face. Some would say, well, duh, Edgar. He truly believes it. Yeah. I guess, dude. Like... Alright.
Yeah. Now, I can't translate dragon light language myself. Obviously, I'm just a beginner, but it seems that the team that put the YouTube captions together actually can. Here we have a lady talking light language, and it appears if we follow the subtitles at the bottom, she's actually talking about statistical significance. You're going to have to read along. And there I bet you were all along thinking that this made absolutely no sense. Shame on you. In fact, rather than being something to be sniffed at, light language and speaking to dragons raises some really serious questions, such as, is Puff the Magic Dragon really trying to reach out to us?
Our students, they are going out and changing the world.
I am constantly amazed at how various people have changed
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what it is, man. I think they're playing way too much Skyrim, is what it is. And they have blurred the lines between reality and the virtual world. It's like,
A lot of people find great peace in knowing that dragons are here. They love dragons. It's good to know they exist in other dimensions and that they are in fact here to help us, even if that help takes a form of finding us a car parking spot. But let's remember, if we are going to ask a dragon to find us a car parking spot,
you got me fucked up if you think that. Yo, you know what? And the poor dragon. The poor dragon. Having to do this shit against its will. What if the dragon doesn't want to do this? Huh? What if the dragon is like, man, nah. Fuck all you old broads past your prime. I'm about to go to the fucking dragon strip club and look at some dragon titties and quite possibly drag these nuts all over her face, right? Like, what if the dragon doesn't want to help? What if he doesn't like you? What if he doesn't like any of you? What if he's like me and he's like, fuck y'all. I'm be over here, chilling. For what? Why do I even need to be here? Fuck your parking spot. You were perfectly capable of finding that shit without me. Do it again. So, like, do y'all even take the dragon's feelings into account? Their wants, their needs, their feelings, their aspirations, what drives them? Huh? Did y'all ask them? Did y'all have a conversation? Or do you just employ these motherfuckers, huh? Straight up slave labor going on here.
But we've got to be aware of their personalities. Always just ask them, never command. And don't ever think your dragon is stupid. They are the absolute technical and scientific masters of dimensionality and the fabric of the universe. And finally, you must never ever forget that the flow weavers are here. The thread keepers are remembering, and flow walkers, well, they hum and remember what was before the forgotten fracturing of the grid.
What the fuck are you talking about? The flow weavers, the thread keepers, the flow walkers. Bro, I'll tell you what. Y'all are out of y'all's fucking mind, right? But I feel like this would make a pretty good movie. To be honest, y'all have built something here through y'all's collective psychotic states. Y'all have built something here. I feel like this could be like Zifra the Wayfinder. There's some interesting characters here, man, that I could watch a movie on this. Quite possibly a 4 to 5 season TV show. But as far as per what y'all are talking about, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy.
Now, I really hope that helps. And while you were watching those comments, I've been brushing up on my own dragon language, and I've brought, as you can see, my own dragon speaker. I'm going to test my translation skills now. Let's see what she's got to say. She said, hi. So what have we learned today? Well, obviously,
nothing.
Absolutely nothing. But if you do want to learn light language, you can pay people to show you how to do the things we've seen. And I'm sure you will greatly benefit from it, be able to speak to your dragons, find your parking spaces. Good luck to you. For me personally, as much as I think light language is a joke, I still believe it makes a lot more sense than this.
Could clouds be made of salt?
What?
And with that in mind, I am Culture Cats. You can find me over on the Culture Cats channel, and I will leave you with my newfound skill.
I can't, bro. There's no fucking way. I just need to read some comments.
The scary thing is that they look okay. You can't tell that they're absolutely insane until they start talking. That's what I'm saying. I noticed that too. They almost look normal, right? Like you could just have like a seemingly nice conversation with them while you wait in line at the grocery store. And then be like, all right, well, have a nice day, right? Just one of those kinds of people. And they probably are those kinds of people, to be honest. It's just that they believe this. Kind of crazy. But I'm trying to think if there's anything I believe that people would think I'm crazy for believing. I mean, I could reference my belief that 9/11 was planned and staged, but there's a lot of people that feel that way. So it's not like I would get the same reaction. 99% of people would look at these people and think they're fucking crazy, but not that many people would look at my view of 9/11 and call me crazy. They'd be like, actually, you know what, man, I kind of agree with ya. Right, so not the same thing. Let me think of something else. I do believe that mayonnaise is single-handedly the worst, most disgusting thing that has ever been added to this planet. Ever. Ever. The most disgusting thing. The most putrid, disgusting fucking thing that has been ever conjured by man. Some people might think I'm crazy for believing that. And I hope that the man that created it goes to hell. Some people might think I'm crazy for thinking that, but that is just the level of hatred I have for that fucking condiment. Fucking disgusting. Like, who the fuck thought of that? Can't imagine. Tastes like fucking puke and it looks like jizz. Like, ugh. Anyways. But some people might think I'm crazy. They'd be like, nah, man, you're crazy. Mayonnaise is amazing. That's cool. Thank you for telling me that. We'll never be friends. Just solidified that. Cool. Glad you feel that way. We'll never hang out. What's next? Yo, Rollin, what's good? Haven't chatted in a while, but they just released the trailer for GTA 6. I thought they already released the trailer for GTA 6. Didn't I see a trailer for GTA 6? Or they released another trailer for GTA 6? I mean, I can understand if you hate peanut butter. I love peanut butter though. I can eat peanut butter straight out of the jar. Really, and I have before. I used to back when I was younger. I was trying to put on weight for sports, and I would just go through tubs and tubs of fucking peanut butter and shit. And then I discovered peanut butter and banana sandwiches. If y'all have never had that, you're missing out. You're doing yourself a disservice. You might think that's fucking disgusting, but I think it's the best shit in the world. You just cut up slices of bananas and you put them on the bread with the peanut butter, and then... You don't put jelly, though. I don't think I've ever tried to put jelly on it. I feel like that would ruin it. But yeah, peanut butter and banana sandwiches, bro, is so fucking amazing. And then I'll take sometimes, if I don't have bread, I'll put peanut butter on graham crackers and just eat the graham crackers with peanut butter on it. So. And there's maybe one of y'all that thinks that that's absolutely vile, but... But dude, you know, speaking of PB&J, you know what, like, I kind of fell off of? That I haven't eaten in a while, and I don't even like them anymore? Fucking Uncrustables. I think. Roth, is Roth here? We have to do his. Actually, no. Actually, yeah, it's a Mike Burnfire. And then some Fat Electrician, if y'all are down to watch some Fat Electrician. But I'm going to go ahead and do these because on the off chance that Roth isn't here, he can always watch this back. A visit from the FBI. If y'all can hear my niece screaming, she's fine. She's not dying or anything. It's just playing with her mom. And they are both very, very loud individuals.
It's not just about.
What could you quite possibly get visited for? I mean, I know of plenty of reasons why the FBI would visit you, but Mr. Burnfire here, of all people, I mean, I'm wondering. Well, he was an armorer, so maybe he made some wackadoodle-ass weapon on his free time. Maybe, probably not. It's probably either something cooler than that or something absolutely dumber than that. Let's see. But I could imagine he's an armorer. He made some wild shit in his garage with lasers and shit. High-powered batteries. FBI shows up. Hey. What are you making? Nothing. Can opener? Really? Can opener just put a fucking 27-foot hole in the earth, man. Alright, here we go.
Because lasers are controlled by the Food and Drug Administration.
Okay.
Which makes as much sense as you would think it does. Because lasers are controlled by the Food and Drug Administration, you are not allowed to sell lasers to civilians in the United States that have a power greater than, I believe it's 7 milliwatts.
I believe there's a reason for that, because some of those...
Well, yeah, because you'll fucking blind you'll give someone impromptu laser eye surgery.
You could actually shine them in the sky and mess with aircraft.
Yeah, pro tip, don't fucking point lasers at airplanes. Like, seriously, don't do that.
They don't like that.
You will get in a lot of trouble. Do you want to hear a really fun story about someone pointing a laser at an airplane while I was in my job training?
I love fun stories.
When I was in my job training at Aberdeen Proving Grounds, that was where the Army used to send everyone for learning small arms repair. Was Aberdeen Proving Grounds. And Aberdeen Proving Grounds is where the Army specifically tested out all of its new equipment.
It's where you prove they can be useful.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it's called a proving ground. They have these massive tracks there that are like huge hills with like gigantic, it's basically like curbs.
I know of this place, I just never got the chance to go.
That you would like park your car in front of, but the curb is like twice as high as a normal one, and they just drive trucks over them at like 45 miles an hour and just absolutely obliterate these things to make sure that they can survive. It's great. It's so cool. I really wanted to work at Aberdeen Proving Ground. Like, as soon as I got to Aberdeen Proving Ground and I saw them like doing like weapons testing,
getting paid to destroy things.
Fuck, that's what I want to do. And then they sent me to Fort Polk, and
I didn't even know that that's what they did.
Suddenly realized that I hated being in the military and I didn't want to do this anymore because they would just send me back to Fort Polk, and I know they would. Anyway, so I went to my job training at Aberdeen Proving Ground, which is in Maryland. It's like a really short walk from the Chesapeake Bay. It's really cool. Basically anything that was like repair was...
Doug. Why do you have horror music playing in the background? Is it just me?
Taught at Aberdeen Proving Ground. So like generator repair, HVAC, because there is a military job. There is an MOS that is HVAC.
Yeah, it's not just in the Army. It's in the Air Force too. You repair AC, air conditioning and shit. Yeah, you do that. The military has that job. Which is an amazing job to go for if you go into the military, because then you can just leave the military and get a job easy in the civilian sector with your background, or just start your own business.
I am aware of that, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the water specialists were probably at Aberdeen Proving Ground. I don't know where the Marines did it, but I'm pretty sure for Army, that was at Aberdeen. Yeah. One of the other things that was at Aberdeen Proving Ground, and in the same building as mine, actually, was tow missile repair.
Okay.
And if you don't know what a tow missile is, TOW is an acronym because the Army loves acronyms. This stands for Tube Launched Optically Sighted Wire Guided. And it's...
I didn't know that specifically, but I've seen it. I know what the fuck it does.
Basically, a guided missile that is the size of one of those big concrete bollards that's in front of a building.
Okay.
So you don't drive your truck into the building.
Mhm.
It's a missile that's the size of one of those that you launch out of a tube, and you basically sit behind this computer. You sit behind a camera with a bunch of computer stuff in it, and you make sure that the crosshairs stay pointed on whatever you're trying to hit.
Mhm.
And then the missile goes shooting towards the target.
If any of you have ever played any of the Battlefield games, most notably Battlefield 4, you saw this weapon, or you used this weapon in the game. And to be completely honest, I didn't like it. I fucking hated it. The accuracy was awful. The responsiveness of the laser to the missile was terrible. Maybe it's supposed to be like that because it's accurate, right? You move that laser even a little bit, there's going to be a degree of delay from the time you move your laser to the time the missile actually does something, right? So you could use it in Battlefield, and while it was like a very like niche thing to use to play, it was kind of cheeky, maybe on some troll type shit. This thing definitely was not going to be the decision maker in a close game, that's for fucking sure. But it was a thing that you could use, and while it's amazing for us in real life, at least for me in that particular game, that shit was ass. I was like, man, I'm taking up a fucking weapon slot using this nonsense. This is terrible. I can't.
Target, and as long as the thing is on top of it, it will impact it.
Right.
The original ones were very simple. It basically was, if I understand correctly, the original ones were basically just like a camera, and the missile itself had little flares on the back of it, and you would basically just keep those flares on top of what you're trying to hit.
Okay.
And you're guiding the missile towards the target. The newer ones have all kinds of really cool stuff in them. They have like a day-night sight, so they've got like infrared. Some of them have thermal now. You can see at nighttime with them. You can see really long distances. And they also have ranging lasers.
Okay.
The ranging laser is an infrared laser that is much more powerful than like a 5 milliwatt laser.
It's not a cat laser pointer. It's just more powerful.
No. Because like the thing with lasers is how good are the optics? How powerful is the actual laser, and how good are the optics on it? Because like if you get a little cat toy laser, you can maybe get one of those to go like 200 yards, maybe.
Yeah.
Like you won't be able to see it, but the point will go at 200 yards, and at that point
Dude, I feel like we had pointer lasers, like handheld lasers. Some of us had lasers on the end of our weapons. They were just attached to the rail system. And then some of us, we just had pointer lasers that we had handheld that we would either keep in our kit, in one of our pen pouches and stuff like that. And these lasers, we use them a lot at night to direct. Sometimes I use them to direct traffic. Really, that's really the only thing I ever really needed that laser for. To be honest, we'd be on like these night missions, these night drives, where we'd be driving for just ages, bro, for eons. We'd be on the road for days, right? And it would turn night, and sometimes we'd just have to get cars out of the fucking way, or tell them to move, or tell them where to go, or tell them to back the fuck up. And interesting thing about a laser is when I shine a laser at these people, they don't know that I'm holding it. They think that shit's attached to a weapon system. So whenever I would shine my laser at someone, man, sometimes their car, it'd be going like 25, 30 miles an hour, would come to a dead stop, like screeching tires and everything whenever I would shine a laser at them. And I think like mid-deployment, I started to get a severe case of the fuck-arounds, and I just started fucking with every civilian driver on the road with my laser. Once that sun went down, bro, the troll in me was just like, it's fucking go time, and I would dick with people so hard with that laser. My laser went pretty far too, and it was pretty powerful, and it probably would hurt a little bit to get hit in the eyes with it, but I don't think it would blind you unless you just held it there for an extended amount of time. And it was green too. I loved it. I had a green one and a red one.
The laser has like widened out. These ones are really good lasers with really good optics on them, and you use them for seeing how far away the target is, so that as the gunner of the tow missile, you know, like, okay, well, it's this much travel time to the target, so I have to lead it by X amount or whatever. It just gives you more information. And more information.
It's essentially a rangefinder, almost, or just like a range helper.
When you are firing a giant fuck-off warhead at something is a very good thing.
Sure.
What they would do during the TOW missile repair class is at several points they would take these TOW missiles outside so they could see how the aiming laser works, and they would have a target that you're shining the lasers at.
Okay.
One day, one of the students, while they were outside, and I guess there was downtime, or maybe they were supposed to be working on something, and he got bored, as soldiers do, and he saw an airplane flying over. And he thought,
oh no.
Wouldn't it no.
It'd be funny if I were to point the TOW missile launch. Now, there is no missile in it.
There's no missile in it.
There's no missile in it. There are no missiles here.
How is the airplane supposed to know?
Wouldn't it be funny if I pointed the TOW missile at the airplane and lased it to see how far away it is? Because this thing can legitimately range several hundred meters, or a couple thousand meters.
So he's just aiming this TOW missile launcher at the airplane to get a number to say how far away it is.
Basically, yeah. Points the TOW missile launcher at the airplane, presses the laze button. I don't know if he actually got a distance off the thing. I want you to keep in mind, this is in 2004.
So a couple years after.
So things with planes are still very, very sensitive. God damn. Oh, that's rough. Yeah. That's why y'all got a visit from the FBI. Do you know Private So-and-so? And how long have you known him? And have you ever been to his house or his barracks room? Stuff like that. Yeah, no, man, we're not terrorists. He's just an idiot. I can't stress that enough. We're not terrorists. We're not spies. We're not working for the other side. He's just a moron. And the sooner y'all realize that, the sooner we can be on our way, y'all can be on y'all's way. He's just an idiot. You can go, FBI. We're sorry you wasted your time, but he's just retarded. That's it. Sorry. No terrorists here.
After World Trade Center collapse, everyone's a little on edge still.
It's only 3 years after 9/11.
Everyone's still at code orange.
Yeah. Points it at the airplane, lasers it a couple times, doesn't think anything of it. Couple hours later.
Wouldn't the aircraft itself be able to tell that just happened? That aircraft has radar. That aircraft has a whole bunch of technology. I wonder if those pilots even noticed what happened. You see that, Phil? What? Something about a laser. I don't even know how they would be able to tell, if they could tell, right? Or maybe they couldn't tell that that's what happened. But how else would the FBI know, right? Because if you do something stupid with a weapon system, 10 out of 10 times the FBI doesn't know. The amount of stupid shit I saw on the range with weapon systems when I was in the service, and the FBI never showed up. So the plane had to have registered that something just happened, some way, somehow. Because otherwise, right? Keep that shit in house. Be the fuck quiet and shut the fuck up.
Later, there is a black Suburban parked outside of the school, and there are several people from the FBI at the school asking who was pointing missile launchers at airplanes. Because apparently, most airplanes have infrared sensors on them that can tell if something has just...
I kind of figured. And then that plane was like, yeah, so we just got locked on by a missile system. Kind of scary because, we're just flying over. Where is Aberdeen again? Or was this at Fort Polk? I don't know. It's in the U.S. And to get locked on by a missile system, flying over the continental United States has to be a butthole puckering moment for a pilot. What the fuck?
Tried to engage a missile lock on them.
Oh.
And because this was not a little tiny piddly Cessna flying around. This was a proper civilian airliner.
Yeah, it's carrying a couple hundred people.
Yeah. And because this is the post 9/11 days, the moment that they're sitting in the airplane, it starts going be-doo, 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 missile lock, missile lock, missile lock. It's like, oh fuck, what is happening? Why is there a military base? We are flying past a military base and someone just locked a missile onto us.
So this Boeing 737 starts doing aileron rolls, trying to
just like spinning. Yeah, you just see like flares come flying.
Dude, imagine that was the case. Imagine that was the case. And the pilot's like, we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. Brace for impact. Brace for impact. Catastrophic damage. And then he actually lands the plane, saves everyone, saves the day, comes out like a fucking hero. Everyone's giving him high fives and shit. You're the fucking man, sir. You're amazing. He's like, oh, thank you. I just did my best. Remember my training, right? It's a big scene and the news is there and there's applaud and there's hooray and stuff like that. And a couple miles in some random opposite fucking direction, there's a private. Like, did it work? Did it turn on? Plane's gone now. I can't. I'm gonna have to wait on another one. God damn it. Well, no, there's a bird. Let me see. I swear, bro, it'd be like the funniest scene ever.
Flying out the. Dude got in a lot of fucking trouble.
Mhm.
A lot of trouble.
You're not supposed to aim a gun at anything you don't intend to shoot, and that includes a rocket launcher.
That includes a fucking missile launcher. Yeah.
Not, dude. My dad yelled at me when I was little. I think I was like 11, 12 years old. I had a BB gun. I saw a plane, and I was like, naturally, there's no possible fucking way that that BB from that BB gun could reach that plane flying. But my dad saw me doing it, and he was like, hey, jackass, no, don't do that. That's stupid. Don't ever do that again for any reason at all whatsoever. And I was like, why? It's just a BB gun. He's like, yeah, it is just a BB gun. But from a police officer's perspective, standing 50 feet away, that looks like a real rifle, and you're aiming at a plane. Dumbass. I was like, oh, my bad. Sorry. Won't do that again. I learned at a very early age. So, like, yeah, naturally.
Yeah. Maybe don't point missile launchers at airplanes. Probably not a good idea.
If you ever find yourself in the opportunity to do that, don't.
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him after that. I know that he got in a lot of, because you know, all kinds of stories go around about shit like that. Like, oh, they beat the shit out of him. Oh my god, they came here and they fucking killed him. You hear all kinds of stupid crap like that, right?
Yeah. He probably just got a mark on his.
He probably got in a lot of trouble.
But I don't think he got kicked out. I think they looked at the situation and finally got a hold of the situation, and they were like, okay, listen, this guy's just stupid. This guy's really stupid. So let's just remove him from this area where he can quite possibly do something else stupid. Right? I don't think he got kicked out. This is like, you know, you can fuck up. There's times where you can fuck up in the military, but if you fuck up in a way that it's just like, the military is gonna know if you were negligent or if you were just, you're missing a couple of chromosomes, quite possibly some brain cells, right? Still a good soldier, but just like, you know, sometimes you not everything for you is dummy proof.
Because I know I saw this happen. I saw the FBI show up in their fucking black Suburbans. I saw them go into the building, and I saw them leave with him, and I didn't see him anymore.
He was just gone forever.
He was gone forever. They probably killed him and dumped him in the ditch. No, honestly, what probably happened is they probably interrogated him. They probably scared the crap out of him. And he maybe went through job training again afterwards.
Possibly.
But, like, he wasn't in our graduating class, so...
There might have...
Oh, it's probably... Well, they might have actually been some jail time. No. Hold on, what did they actually... If he wasn't in the graduating class, that is... I'm going to assume day one restart or recycle. So if it's a day one restart or a recycle, he'll have to wait for the next class, which means he'll be, oh, what's the word that I'm looking for? Because it's exactly what I was on before I got my orders, right? You're kind of like in this limbo process, right? Maybe rear detachment. What was it that it was? Because like I was in AIT and then I had finished my training, but they wouldn't let me leave Fort Leonard Wood because I hadn't got orders yet. So while I was done with my training, I was basically just walking around Fort Leonard Wood aimlessly, doing nothing until my orders got there. And there was a word for that they used at the time, and I can't remember that word. I've been out of the military for a while. And yeah, that's probably what he's gonna do. Day one restart or just like a recycle for training like this? Yeah. He'll have to wait for the next class, which means that he'll just go and like chill in some barracks or something. Or maybe they just kicked him out of the fucking training period, sent him to another unit, or sent him to another company, or whatever the fuck. I seriously doubt he got kicked out for this. Because, again, I don't really feel like this was negligence. This was just like, bro, you're an idiot. You're just kind of retarded. You don't use your brain. And it's crazy. It's
And he maybe went through job training again afterwards.
Possibly.
But, like, he wasn't in our graduating class, so...
There might have actually been some jail time. I have no idea.
I don't know. I would like to think that there wasn't jail time because, like, dude was just being stupid. Yeah. I would like to hope that they didn't send this dude to federal prison for pointing an infrared laser at an airplane. But you know what? We sent a guy to prison because he had the same fingerprints as a dude that committed a terrorist plot in a country that was thousands of miles away from him because fingerprints aren't actually all that unique.
People don't think
you don't really think that, but yeah, there was a guy that his fingerprints were similar enough to one of the like Paris subway bombers that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security picked him up because his fingerprints were similar enough, and they put him in prison.
Jeez.
And he was like, "I've been in the United States. I've never been to France. I don't even have a passport."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't point lasers at airplanes. It's a really bad idea. Even visible lasers, don't point them at airplanes.
Although, if you hate your teacher, the one who's teaching you weapons training, if you aimed the laser at the airplane, they could get in trouble too.
See, now you're thinking like a E4 shitbag.
If I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Man, the amount of times that like I had a squad leader while I was in the army. The amount of times that like he would get so fucking mad because people would show up to formation and not shave, and then he would get in trouble for it. And it's like, he is married, he lives off base. How the fuck do you expect him to show up and treat all of these fucking like 20-something-year-olds like they're children?
Yeah. Actually. Yeah. Because that's what they did to us. One time, when I was in Italy, our NCO got tired of getting yelled at on our behalf. Right, he got sick of it. He was like, I know that it's my job to do this, and it's my responsibility to stand in front of the bullshit so that you don't get it, right? But y'all don't fucking help me. I'm not gonna fucking help you. I'm just gonna help myself. So what he did is he would show up at our barracks room, and this is when I lived in the barracks. I couldn't escape this motherfucker either. Couldn't run away from him. I had to see him. He would show up at the barracks like a whole hour before I was supposed to wake up. Would show up to the barracks, bang on our fucking doors, wake us the fuck up. He'd make us go into the bathroom. He'd watch us shave. He'd watch us brush our teeth. He wouldn't watch us shower, but he would watch us shave our face, right? And that was it, just to make sure that we shaved, and then we would go to formation. And then he would walk with us to formation to make sure that we didn't stray or anything like that. And I would always look at him like, Sergeant Vasquez, man, I've told y'all about him several times. I'd be like, Sergeant Vasquez, you don't really need to do this, man. He's like, oh, the fuck I do, Falcon, because if I goddamn don't, y'all are just gonna get me fucking yelled at again, and I'm fucking sick of it. And I was like, it's not always me, though, man. Sometimes it's Smitty or McCoy or Tinkham. So, like, I don't even know why you're it's not always me. Okay. But hey, man, it's like, I'd rather get in trouble for not shaving than You know, that's...
Make sure they shave beforehand? Fuck no. What the hell is this shit? Why are you yelling at it?
But in fairness, like we all lived right there, and Sergeant Vasquez didn't live that far, and he wasn't married, nor did he have kids. So like it was just easy for him to leave home, come onto the installation, which wasn't that far. He could walk to the installation, and most of the time he rode his bike to come to the installation and get us out of fucking bed to make sure we did the right thing, right? It's a little harder to do when you live off post and you have responsibilities with a wife and kids, and maybe you have other soldiers that also live off post as well. I mean, it's one thing if you want to go to the barracks and get everybody at the door, right? All the soldiers be like, hey, motherfuckers, I'm here and I'm about to do some inspections. That's one thing. But you can't really just walk up into a motherfucker's home. You can walk into someone's barracks. If they're your soldier, you can walk into their barracks anytime you please. But if they don't live in the barracks and they live off post, yet they're still of that low rank, some young soldiers get married, then there's not really anything you can do about that, to be honest. We've been on this subject for far too long, but just figured I'd explain it a little. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't, sometimes you should, sometimes you shouldn't. But at the end of the day, it's up to the individual soldiers. So I don't know. We also had a sergeant that in his car he had a whole bunch of spare razors and shaving cream and a whole bunch of stuff. So for his soldiers, there was never an excuse. If you came to work without shaving, he'd be like, "Oh, that's cool. Here you go. There you go. Go to the fucking bathroom right now before formation." He wouldn't even get mad. He'd bring the shit just in case someone didn't shave. So he was cool for that.
To him.
And that's why there's always formations for formations, because they need to make sure you've shaved so they don't get in trouble.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't join the army. don't do it. Don't do it. I know you think it's gonna be cool. I have all these cool, fun stories. Wow, Zach's got such a cool story about the time.
It's not. It's that
someone pointed a laser at a civilian airliner. I know that
it's not cool, man, and it seems fun. But like, and you know how like y'all probably say the same thing too, like, oh, they have so many cool stories, and I want to have so many of those cool stories, but you have to go through a lot to get those stories. You know what I'm saying? Those stories didn't come for free. Those stories didn't. They cost, man. They either cost life, fun, free time, your sanity, your mental state. It costs, bro. It all costs. They don't just come for free, right? The good times are gonna flow, but the bad times always cost you something, right? And the bad times is usually where the best stories come from, right? When shit sucks, when shit's terrible, when the day is awful, right? That's when the most funny stories or the most awesome stories or the best stories come from shit, right? So I feel what he's saying. It's like
seems like it's fun, but holy shit, it sucks.
But if you want fun stories like this, you know where to find them.
It's gonna cost you.
Do you want to go wandering through a field looking for a piece of military equipment that some lieutenant decided would be a good idea to use, even though everyone told him it was a bad idea? Then join the army.
You like having to crawl around in goose poop because someone threw a cigarette on the ground?
Oh my god.
It'll happen.
All right, kids, what did we hear at the military base today? Get off the fucking grass! Obviously, if it's an emergency and the only thing you have is a laser and you're trying to signal an airplane, then yeah, use the laser to signal the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
What situation would that be, though? It's an emergency. You have a laser. And you signal the plane. What type of catastrophic event would cause that kind of response? You know what I'm saying? You're on the ground. Let's say you're on the ground and you look up and you're like, holy shnikes, that plane is about to crash into that plane. Let's get out my trusty laser and let them know. I don't think that would help. That's the only situation, really. But
oh my god, that reminds me of the dude that cut down the power line.
Oh no, what's
Oh, this didn't happen. I just remember hearing about this before. That there was a guy that got like lost in the woods somewhere.
Oh,
really far away from anybody else, and didn't know where he was, and he found a set of power lines, and he basically was like, I think he followed them for quite a while, and was just like, I don't know if I'm following them deeper into nowhere, or if I'm following them towards civilization. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So he just went and like chopped down one of the power lines. He just like cut down one of them, and then they sent a crew out there
Oh
to
my
be
God.
like, why did the power line go down? And it's basically this guy was just out there like, help me. It's like, oh man.
I don't have enough effort to keep walking. Better take this hatchet and chop down a
Dude, that's actually genius. I'm not even mad at it.
That does seem kind of silly now that I think about it. Let me look this up really quick.
That
it was
that's
in
act-
Saskatchewan.
That's actual genius.
Oh, that is in the middle of nowhere, isn't it?
The man had a unique response when he was stranded in the bush near Wollaston
actual
Lake. Far from
genius.
civilization, but armed with an axe, he brought down 4 power poles and waited for repairmen to find him.
No one's gonna come look for me because no one gives a fuck about me. But you know what people care about? They care about HBO. So I'm about to cut that shit. They're gonna have to come get me. It's actual genius, man. It
4?
really is.
He wasn't satisfied with 1. He had to take down 4, huh? Maybe he wasn't lost. Maybe he just liked to do some industrial sabotage, and that was his excuse.
Yeah, but on one power line, come on. If I'm gonna break the law and chop down some fucking power lines for shits and giggles, I'm chopping down all of them, or as many as I can. I'm not just gonna do one.
Maybe.
Oh, thank God you're finding me. I've been blowing up oil wells for the last week. Come on.
Oh, dude. I have to say, man. Thank God. Like, okay, so I never got lost. Well, I got lost once, but it wasn't military related. I got lost in Europe. In Italy. Got lost. Couldn't find my way back. Well, actually, I couldn't find my destination. And then when I couldn't find my destination, I was like, I'm going home. I tried to go home. I couldn't find my way home. I was lost. I was lost in Italy. Just lost. And eventually, I found my way back. 6 hours later. At one point, I cut my losses. I was like, you know what? I'm lost. And I'm not going to find my way back. I found a bar. And got drunk. One of the people there just so happened to mention the name of the town where I was trying to get to. I was like, are you going there? And he's like, I'm passing there. Yeah, I was like, can you take me? And he took me. Had it not been for that nice guy, I'd still be at that bar, lost in Italy all these years later. Like, they would have been like, hey, we got one that went AWOL. Where'd he go? I don't know, man. Somewhere in Milan or Sicily. Fucking somewhere, bro. We don't know. We last saw him in Rome. One of those, man, it was just like... And I wasn't even all that mad either. I was just like, well, there's worse places to be lost. So... But actually getting lost on a military installation or just like getting lost on a deployment or getting lost during a training exercise or anything like that. Yeah. No. Never gotten lost like that. Do military get their own fire apartments? I don't even know what that means. Fire apartments. I mean, fire departments? Does military installations have their own fire departments? Yes, they do. A military installation is its own city. A military installation can exist independently on its own without any kind of civilian anything. We got hospitals, we got police, we got firefighters, we got everything that you have in the civilian world, the military has on that military installation. Short of, there are no strip clubs on the installation, which maybe one day, man, I can do something about that, man. Just like start a petition, right? Get as many soldiers as I can to sign off. There we go. That'd be fantastic. It's the only thing we're missing that y'all have that we don't. But got Burger King, McDonald's, all that stuff. We don't have like the fancy malls like y'all. We just got like the PX, Postal Exchange and shit like that. But yeah, we got everything, man. They got everything. Oh shit. There's a new Fat Electrician video. But that's not the one that was requested, so. Ugh. Yo, Katai, are you still in here? Did you know that there's a new Try Not to Laugh by Adik the One? And I'm actually gonna put this in my save to watch later. We haven't done a Try Not to Laugh in a minute. So I kinda wanna wait, hold on. Let me see. Terminated. What did you request? We gotta get to yours, because that was a same day request. Oh, hold on. Oh, you already watched it? Damn. And as soon as I thought of you, as soon as I saw it pop up on my feed, I was like, bet, Katai's gonna be happy. Okay, let's watch this one. Man risks his life over McDonald's nuggets. There's not a single food on this planet that I'd risk my life for. Let alone McDonald's nuggets. If there's any food in the world that I would if I was stupid enough to want to risk my life for food, Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's. Yeah. That's it. But I'm not retarded, so I'm not risking my life for food. Right? Unless that has become my life to where I'm day to day looking for food. But I ain't. So, risking my life for anything. Oh, you didn't see it? Just the thumbnail? Bet. All right, we'll watch it together. All right, let's see. Look at homie. Slump. Slump in a McDonald's. Went there for a Big Mac and got a 2-piece instead.
After a man gets knocked out for assaulting McDonald's workers with Chicken McNuggets, the man's entire family arrives to continue the fight.
Oh, so this was an all-around shit show. I wonder who whooped your ass. Was it a McDonald's employee or was it a customer that saw you being a dick to these employees? Look, I get it. Sometimes some of these employees, they make you just want to grab them up by the fucking hair, but like you shouldn't though.
Hey, back up, police, back up. Hey, what's wrong with him?
He's asleep. He's knocked out. He sleep. He got slumped. Fucked around and found out at a Mickey D's.
Can you help me pull him down to the ground for me? 10-4, we got one passed out. No. Keep him all the way down to the ground, sweetheart. Put his head down to the ground. All the way, yeah. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, bud. Hey.
Who hit him?
Hey, everybody, hush, and we'll get to to investigate it. Don't even have an attitude with me right now. Y'all called. So don't. Hey, relax. Hold on. Hey, sweetheart, relax for me. Relax.
I'm good.
You're good.
You
passed out. You're good. So just hang tight.
Say, listen to me. I'm good. Shut up. I mean, tell your sister, shut up. I'm good, man.
Hey, bro. You passed out.
No,
you
I'm
passed
good.
out.
No, good.
It's okay. All right, if you want to sit up, that's fine. All right, just hold on. You passed out, diggity dog. All right, chill out.
I'm good.
You are gonna lose your balance. Can you sit for just a second?
Sit.
Yep. Sit.
I'm good,
Sit.
bro. I'm good.
Sit.
Can y'all please let me up, please?
Hold on, you passed out, dude.
No,
Have
I'm
a
good.
seat.
I'm good.
No, you're
I
not.
promise I'm
You were
good.
passed out when I got here, so have a seat.
I'm
Have a
good,
dash on your
man.
head.
Good.
You got EMS on the way. You need to get checked out, dude.
I'm going home. I'm good.
No. Have a seat, dude. I'm not gonna tell you again. Have a seat. Just
I'm
have
good,
a seat.
man.
Have a seat.
Y'all straight, bro.
Have a seat.
Y'all good.
You got blood on you, man, and you passed out, okay? Hey, can I get
McDonald's has cameras. Just look at the fucking cameras already. Please.
someone to let my officer in? Can you tell me your name?
My name is Travion. I'm straight. More than you had on the menu.
Sorry.
Hey, what happened?
Somebody out there saying they didn't see anything.
Saying what?
They didn't see anything.
Okay.
All right, I need somebody to talk to one of the employees. He was passed out right here with blood. So, I mean, he's got a big old knot on his head. Something happened.
Bro, look for the only dude in that kitchen, and you'll probably find whoever did it. If it was indeed a McDonald's employee that hit him, look for the only dude in the kitchen. Because, bro, did you see that man? I doubt that any of these ladies hit that man like that, and he was asleep for that long, and it took him that long to wake up. The only time I've ever seen someone asleep for that long, and it took them that long to wake up, is in the octagon or a boxing ring, and they were hit by a professional fighter. Bro, they were hit by somebody hard and big. So, and these ladies don't resemble that lady with the blue shirt. She's the manager. She ain't throwing away her job for no disrespectful bastard. She'll just call the police, tell you to get out. She's not putting hands on you. So look for the only dude in the kitchen. And if it's not someone in the kitchen, it had to have been a patron that saw what was happening, saw him acting up, and hit him, and then left. But there's cameras in every McDonald's, so, like, just look at the fucking cameras, man. I'm surprised that's not the first thing y'all have done, but taking so much time.
And he's passed out right here, so I need someone to talk to somebody right there.
Did any of y'all see what happened?
No. He come up here acting crazy. I'm dealing with but it's like he trying to attack a pregnant lady.
Okay. Do we know what happened?
Oh, okay. So the plot thickens. He tried to attack a pregnant lady, and he got what he deserves, meaning another person stepped in and put hands on him, and then left. Right?
Pregnant lady is? Do we know where the pregnant lady is? That he
She's in the back.
So he attacked her?
Yes, he's been in here doing the most.
Okay, so who beat him up? Do we know?
No.
Okay. Okay, where that lady, where your sister at? Who? Right here? Oh. What's going on? You okay?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You don't need an ambulance or nothing? Okay, so do you know this dude?
I don't know him. He just came in. I guess he's drunk or whatever. So he was like, I'm going to rest. I get my money. So I walked up to him. I said, stop being disrespectful to me. I guess one of them gave him naked. He threw them nuggets at him.
He threw them at who?
He threw it at me.
Did anyone else see him throw the nuggets at you?
Yeah, the camera.
Can you pull the camera up for me?
I can't put. I'm not a man.
Who can pull it up? Can you put the camera up so I can see him throwing the nuggets at her?
You can have a seat on a chair. Hold on, let me bring a chair to you.
Let's see.
We definitely need to get you checked out because you were passed out. At least let EMS look at you, okay?
I'm alright though. I'm straight.
Listen, you possibly have a concussion, all right? You got a big old knot on your forehead. Can you tell this officer what happened to the best of your ability?
I just came in to get my food to go home. That's it, man. I ain't trying to do nothing else.
All right, it's a little bit more than that because you were passed out. So what happened?
I just came in to get my food to go home.
Your head just busted by itself?
So after he threw the nuggets at her, because he's in the wrong, who knocked him out after that?
One of the employees did. They want to see the.
I knew it, bro. I knew it, bro. That's why all of the employees, man, they're pretty solid because they're like, we ain't snitching. We know who hit him. We do, but we ain't snitching. I knew that it was somebody. It was somebody back there in the kitchen. It had to have been a dude, but none of those ladies are going to do that kind of catastrophic damage to another dude, bro. None of them. Maybe the big girl, if she catches like a small dude.
But like, see, and they were like, we ain't snitching on our homie, man. He had this girl. He had this girl's back. There's no way we're gonna get him in trouble. We don't know who hit him, man. He came in, he was being disrespectful, and I think God just like fucking slammed his face on the fucking counter. I don't know what to tell you. But right now they're about to see the person that they're about to see the employee that stuck up for his coworker, and I don't know. Maybe the employee gets fired. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he gets a raise. Who knows? We're not gonna debate that here. Let's see if they actually show it.
You ain't away? On his way. He said he'd be here about 15.
Okay, so he threw the nuggets. So after he threw them, he stood there and kept cussing.
He was still going on and on. He would not shut up.
So he was cussing.
And he would not leave.
And he was cussing at the pregnant lady.
Yes.
And then Buddy put the hands on him. And where is he at?
I don't know.
The McDonald's dude that beat him up.
I don't know.
But he's left for the day. He's left.
I don't know. He on the property or he gone yet. I don't know.
But he's not back here cooking food.
No, I don't see him. I came in here to get my food.
Yo, I think homie came in to pick up his check, saw the bullshit. All right, I'm out. Call me if y'all need anything else. Going home. Like.
Was there any verbal altercation that happened between you and the employees?
No, because I was outside. First I was outside, and then I came in here to get my food.
And on top of that, bro, he knows he's in trouble. Like, he knows he's in trouble. He knows he knows why he got punched. He knows why he got knocked out. He knows that he was acting up. That's why when the officers first approached him and they were like, yo, are you okay? He was like, no, I'm good. Y'all can leave. I'm good. Because any further investigation, he knows he's going to be in the wrong and he's going to get arrested. Like, he knows. That's why he was like, I'm good, man. Y'all don't have, let me just leave. I'm fine. Y'all don't need, like, trying to make it not a big deal to avoid any kind of further investigation. That's just going to lead to him getting in trouble. He knows, bro.
How'd you get the gash on your head? How'd you get?
As soon as he woke up, he knew. Man, because I've been knocked out like him before. And when I came to, I knew what happened. I wasn't confused about it. I woke up and I was like, oh, damn. Well, I didn't wake up, but like I stood up and I was like, I got hit really, really hard. I've been hit to the ground like him. I haven't been asleep like him, but I've been knocked out like him before. And when I stood up, I knew exactly what had happened. Like, damn, I got hit. I know I got hit. I can feel it. What else could have happened, right? So like,
Get the cut on your head.
Because I was in the car.
Oh, okay.
And I came inside here.
Okay.
To get my food.
I think I know what happened. So based off.
Here, hold on. Tell her.
Better, faster, cheaper. You can only pick two.
So, from what everyone's saying,
I think I got it figured out, but
the pregnant lady who was taking his order, he's yelling at her, being obnoxious. She gets the nuggets, gives them to him. He gets the nuggets, knows of that. He wouldn't leave. So at some point, one of the workers from back here came around. They got to fighting, but the McDonald's guy won. And that's how he wound up busted up. So it looks like he was the primary instigator. Yes, he initiated everything. All right. So we got, and I'll get, the manager's on the way to put a surveillance. Yeah, but he's about 15 minutes away. But we got, disorderly conduct on him, simple battery.
He smells intoxicated, so I don't know.
Public intox.
Yeah. When I came up, he was totally passed out. So he's got a big old knot right there on his forehead.
Oh, was there a fight?
Verbal altercation where an employee took that straw thing and hit him on top of the head. But you can see he's got a little gash right there.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yeah, just check him out, make sure he's good. He's probably not going to go with y'all, but cover our grounds.
He threw his nuggets at them.
Okay.
Continued acting very disorderly, cussing everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently another guy knocked him out because
he didn't really risk his life over chicken nuggets. He ruined his life over chicken nuggets. If his life wasn't already ruined, I'm sure if you're willing to throw it away over McDonald's chicken nuggets, you really didn't have much to throw away to begin.
it was starting to get physical.
So do we know what they want to do? See what they want to do. You want him barred?
Yes.
Okay. Are you Mama?
I'm who's he stay with? So I need.
Oh, okay. Okay. Give him a second. He was knocked out. He got hit right here. So let EMS check him out, make sure he's good. But
so did it happen here?
Yes. We're trying to figure out what's going on and what we need to do. Okay.
A McDonald's worker now gets into another verbal argument with this lady as she's walking out.
Okay, but I'm not talking to you, bro. I got somebody on the way to you. You grown. You at work. You grown. Okay. I'm saying though, y'all don't feel like
Hey, you're good. Step outside for me, okay? Let's wait for it to cool down a little bit.
Oh, why are we yelling? Man.
It has turned ratchet. It has now turned ratchet. I mean, hell, it was probably ratchet before I even clicked on the video. It was probably ratchet before the camera even started recording. Because there was a whole ass fight and chicken nuggets were getting thrown. You know, the real tragedy here is that what a waste of chicken nuggets. And look at all the white people in the background just like waiting on their food, bro. They're just like patiently waiting, just like, oh well. At least I'm first in line, right? It's a lot of people in here, but it's cool. That's wait. Yes, wonder what happened. I don't really care to figure it out though, because if I ask questions, I'd get hit in the face like that guy. I don't know. It's like.
You can just make sure she's good, so we don't want to take her to jail.
I'll keep her right here.
Okay. The pregnant lady was like, I'm getting it. He kept cursing at her while she's getting it. She brings it out, and he takes the nuggets.
I think this was a case of like a rude customer dealing with a rude employee. And that's exactly what happens, bro. Those two things don't mix. That's like, nah. That's a volatile combination, dude. A rude customer and a rude employee? Yeah. And then, hell, the fight would have happened even faster had the employee been a dude, right? Been the same way as the chick, but I don't know. Or maybe it just seems like, from what I've seen, I can tell that these employees would even piss me off. And I don't go into McDonald's drunk off my ass. But it's not a reason to throw nuggets at somebody, but I would be lying if I told you that I didn't think about taking that fucking double quarter pounder, opening it up halfway and slapping the shit out of the employee with it. How many times I've thought of doing that, but I don't do it because we live in a society and I don't want to go to jail, right? I kind of like get it to a degree. But I feel like everyone's ratchet here, man. Everybody. Except for the police and the other people trying to get McDonald's.
Throw him at her, and then starts cussing everyone else out. So they start cussing him out back. So he refused to leave. So then one of the male guys back here came over and said, buddy, you need to go. And they got to scuffling, but the McDonald's worker won, and that's how he wound up busted up on the table.
While waiting for the manager to arrive to watch the surveillance footage, the angry female worker from earlier comes outside and begins arguing with the suspect's family.
Okay, are you her mom?
Yeah.
Can you please take her?
She's not gonna calm down.
If she don't calm down, she may wind up going to jail.
She don't care. She already got a record. So I'm telling you, she ADHD. She's not gonna calm down.
You can't take her home somewhere?
She working.
You just got the $120 court.
Everybody's ratchet. You know what, bro? I couldn't be a cop. There's no way. I couldn't be a cop. You want me to be completely honest with y'all? What would happen if I was a police officer? You know what would happen? I'd go to jail. I'd go to jail. Take from that sentence what you will. I'd go to jail. I couldn't be a cop. I couldn't be a police officer. I'd go to jail so fast. Maybe not like immediately, right? Because I'd still have a degree of patience and shit. It's very rare for a rookie to throw it away in his rookie year. It'd probably take me about 2 to 3, maybe 4 years to finally break, but I would break and I'd end up going to jail. I could not be a police officer. So thank you to all of you that do this so that I don't fucking have to, because man, and it wouldn't even be because of killing anybody either. I wouldn't be Trayvon Martining the shit out of anybody. It would just be something like this. And man, I've asked you repeatedly so many times to get rid of the fucking problem, or I'm going to deal with the problem, and then you hit me with an attitude. Bet. Fuck out of my goddamn way. Go do what I told you to do. Do it again. Go. Not gonna tell you again. One more time on the other cheek. Go. Take her off. Take her away. Go. Fuck off. No, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it.
Hey,
She's about to go for disorderly conduct. She'll show him out.
man. No.
Everybody get her attention. Okay, then tell her to back up. Tell her to back up.
Man, what you locking me up for? You see her talking?
We begged you.
Okay, you begged me.
Doja Cat, hey, Williams.
I'm not fighting you at all.
Y'all get him out here. I just general manager of this restaurant.
Go.
Y'all need to go.
Do you want to ban
I want him barred. Get him out of here.
All right. He wants you barred. Hey, he wants you barred. You can be barred if you don't leave. Leave right now. Leave.
Listen, I'm not fighting you at all, though. I'm not fighting you at all.
Got him?
Yeah, outside the car.
Okay.
Out of here.
Ma'am, come on.
I'll get her. It's okay.
You're doing too much. You're doing too much.
All these ladies right here, they are physically exactly where they belong. The streets.
She talking. I'm talking.
Yo, man, relax.
I'm not fighting y'all at all.
She's gonna pat you down. Stop yelling.
Okay, here. That's what I'm saying. Y'all sit here doing this way. I'm not fighting y'all at all.
Face the car.
Y'all don't hear her?
Stop.
I'm not.
All right, get in the car.
Everybody's going to jail. Everybody's going to jail. I think everyone except for the pregnant girl and the general manager. And if I was the general manager, I'd fire everybody. That's just... Only McDonald's. Okay. Only a McDonald's manager would allow his business to turn into this. Only McDonald's. You would never see this at Chick-fil-A. Ever. Because, there's standards there. Even if you felt disrespectful that day, you're not going to be disrespectful to the customer. You're going to grit your teeth and you're going to fucking bear it and you're going to smile and say, "My pleasure," right? Or you're fucking fired that fast. They will literally fire you if you don't say that, right? But McDonald's, here's the standards at Chick-fil-A and here's the ground and here's 50 feet of shit and here is McDonald's with the customer service. So, general manager, you get what you hired. Just saying.
Y'all locking me up for talking? She talking
It's
too.
disorderly conduct.
Okay, but she is talking.
Sit back.
I'm sitting back, ma'am. I'm not going to fight y'all at all to do y'all job.
You're 17?
Yes.
Ma'am, please walk away.
I gotta walk away. This is my dog.
Man.
Walk away. This is my...
The apple did not fall far from the tree on this one.
Man, please go over there for me. Please go over there.
This is my...
Walk away.
Only one person there has a brain. Jesus.
Hey, I'll get her name. I'm gonna just take her. You got her? Yeah, I'm going 1042 or 10 to jail.
Oh, here's her airplane.
You got a rape?
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, you got that citation for us?
What citation?
The disorderly conduct?
For her?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking her right now.
You can write it?
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
When I can get out this parking lot,
moron.
I'll start talking to you. Okay? I'm trying to get out this parking lot.
Yeah, tell me, please.
Because you're a moron.
That's the man?
Yeah. Right here should be fine, just so I can see.
Oh, yeah.
Wix.
Why did they blur it? It's just a punch. You act like he was stabbed. I don't even know why they would blur that, but...
Gives you the freedom to tell your story. With a
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
You need to learn how to control your emotions.
I control my emotions.
You weren't doing it there?
Sure.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Do you think I want to take you to jail when we already got a dude up in there that's throwing nuggets at a pregnant lady? Do you think I want to do this?
I know,
but you're not working with us. I begged you. I said, please, go home or go in the office. Please, I begged you. And you just kept going. You need to control your emotions, okay? At least I gave you the respect of begging you for like 15 minutes, then putting you in handcuffs, using my hands, without having to fucking use a weapon and bust you upside the head like a lot of these motherfuckers out here be doing. But you don't respect me back because I begged you to just relax, control your emotions. We come to work, we don't want to put motherfuckers in handcuffs, but work with us.
I want you to sign on that.
That officer is sick of your shit, and he's sick of all of y'all shit, really, for the most part. That y'all just can't behave, bruh. Y'all just can't behave. This man can't behave. You can't fucking behave. No one inside that fucking McDonald's can behave. Nobody. Just.
Citation for disorderly conduct.
And this is why we have laws, because if we don't, we're just a whole bunch of fucking buffoons throwing chicken nuggets at each other. You goddamn idiots. My god.
Okay, thank you. So with what we saw on video surveillance, he was throwing food at the employees. He almost went behind there. That's why an employee hit him, because it's about to turn physical between him and the employees. So that's when he got hit. So he's getting charged with the disorderly conduct because they instructed him to leave. He didn't leave. So he just got to go to court for that. It's just a citation.
Uber Eats brought his food to the house.
And the
So
floor.
he came here looking for food, but his food was delivered to the house.
Then talk to your son about that. See, another mom making dumbass excuses for her dumbass son.
And I think that's why he got upset. So that's what started the verdict.
You need to ask your son, hey, if you ordered food, why did you go to McDonald's? Why are you bringing this up to the cops? I swear. It's like people don't understand the concept of court. And they don't understand the concept of cops. Cops send you to court. The judge is who you talk to when you get to court. I don't know how people don't know this, but maybe they don't teach that in school. I don't.
Verbal altercation, and then it almost ensued into a physical. And that's when they hit him, because they're just like, "Hey, bro, like we gave you multiple times, and you're coming over here trying to be physical." He's just gonna get cited because we could have charged him with simple battery for throwing the chicken nuggets at the girl, because that can still be considered simple battery. But to make it easier tonight, and with what's going on with him, I said disorderly conduct, call it a day. And he's just going to be barred here, so he can't come back to this McDonald's at all. So he's barred from here for 2 years. Whenever he comes home, just remind him of that so he doesn't go to jail for a stupid criminal trespass, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. We got a million people out there. We got a crime scene. We got a dude bust upside the head. The EMS lady is saying, I'm taking him to the hospital. And you up in here, we was good. We was taking him to jail. We was going to get named.
Because this girl decided to show her ass, now that guy got a lesser punishment. They're like, we were going to hit him with this, and this, but because all that other shit happened, it's just going to be disorderly conduct, and he's just going to be banned from the McDonald's, and that's it. He'll just go to court for the disorderly, yada, yada, not that big of a deal. Disorderly really isn't that big of a deal. You show up to court, maybe you pay a fine, maybe the judge yells at you for a little bit. I wouldn't know, but I've seen a lot of court TV. And so, yeah. And it could have been much worse had this girl not shown her fucking ass. So if anyone in that McDonald's wanted to press charges against that man, personally, now they can. Because y'all acted so fucking ignorant during the arrest process.
Do a report, we was on our way. But you just kept going. You can't do this. You cannot do this stuff in public. And if it wasn't me, it was going to be someone else. And if it ain't tonight, it's going to be next week, because you got to fix this. Shit, you just as wrong as Buddy throwing nuggets at the pregnant lady.
Well, it turns out throwing nuggets at a pregnant woman isn't just stupid, it's also the quickest way to get you knocked out in a McDonald's. Now, you know things have definitely gone downhill when you can't even go to a McDonald's and have a Happy Meal with your kid without worrying about things like this popping off. Because
well, it's not only that, man, but like McDonald's is so much more expensive now. Who wants to go there anyways? You're spending so much money. It's so much more expensive. Fuck that. Fuck McDonald's. On top of it being expensive, that's the experience. And if that's not the experience, you get garbage experience from the employees because the employees are trash. So why even go to this place to begin with? I'm telling you, man. Boycott this trash establishment, man. Tell you what, I'll go to McDonald's when you introduce an automated service that takes my order and makes my food. Tell you what, do you one better. I'll go back to McDonald's when you remove the human element. There you go. McDonald's, you want my business, bro? And not just because of this video. It's just I've always known McDonald's to be trash, and I fucking hate McDonald's. I hate everything about it. The way it runs, the like everything, especially the employees. That's the one thing I hate the absolute fucking most. The employees. And I refuse to go back until y'all get rid of the human element. Get rid of it. Bye. That's it. I feel the same way about Major League Baseball umpires. Get the fuck out. We already have cameras and technology that can call a strike 100% of the time. But here you are, fucking up calls, fucking up playoff runs, fucking up World Series victories. I hate it. I hate it. Get rid of the human element. Because you know what you have when you have human element? You have human error. That's it. And it's just stupid.
We've all been there, craving for a specific food that's been on our mind all day. But imagine going into a McDonald's, you order your food, and for the first time in history, they actually
charge you an arm and a leg for real this time. It's stupid. Ugh. That dude, I think the only person that got a dub there in that whole situation was the guy that actually threw the punch. That's it. And you know that guy's not getting fired. Actually, I think they might all get fired. If I was that general manager, I'd fire all of them. Really. Start anew. Close it down for like a week and come back with brand new staff. Oh no. It's just all bad. And the further south you go, the worse the McDonald's get. Until you get to Florida. And then there are some pretty decent McDonald's in Florida. But like, Georgia McDonald's? Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Don't even go. Don't go. Anything in a McDonald's in Georgia, south of Atlanta, don't do it. Garbage. Trash. 0 out of 10. Subpar. Dog water. Don't do it, bro. I'm telling you. And don't say I didn't warn you. If you just find yourself down south and you're like, oh fuck it, let's go to McDonald's, and you have the worst experience of your goddamn life, don't come crying to me. I fucking told you. As a matter of fact, actually, do come crying to me. I can laugh at you because I told you. I'm saying, like, nah. Let's see. Alright, what do y'all want to do first? Do y'all want to do Fat Electrician or the Try Not to Laugh? I kind of want to... It's up to y'all. And while y'all figure it out, while y'all vote on that, while y'all decide that, I'm gonna go smoke real fast. Oh, damn. Dad took son to illegal race. It turned into a deadly tragedy. Your son died at the race? That's the only thing I can think of from reading that title. That's crazy. Dude, what is this game Arc Raiders? I've been seeing it everywhere, and apparently it's good. What is this game? Dude, so I found this new mobile, and for those of you that don't know, I love mobile games. I found this new mobile game called Delta Force, and bruh, it's literally like Battlefield. It's literally just like Battlefield. Assault, support, recon, engineer, everything. Everything. Conquest, whole bunch of other different fucking game modes. I was like, how have I never, like, this is wild, dude. Like, every day I'm surprised at just the amount of strides that are being made and the technology that goes into making mobile games and making them look and run how they look and run how they run. It's just wild to me. I'm a big purveyor of mobile games. But I guess I'll have to check out Arc Raiders just to see what it's about, because everybody's been raving about it from what I've seen. Try not to laugh. All right. You're playing it on PC right now? Is it good? What is it? What genre of game is it? And I'm probably going to be streaming some Monster Hunter today. Because I haven't been on in like a month. And I haven't fought any of the new stuff that's out. Well, it's just Raid Al, but I haven't done any of the new events. So I might do that. Might do that today at some point.
Incorrect report.
When was the last time you heard from him?
I don't want to say. Yeah.
You pointed to me. Just a quick question about that. So you haven't made any contact, though, just to make sure.
With who?
The North Koreans.
I don't want to say. I won't say that.
Okay.
We have a good relationship with North Korea. As good as you can have. I mean, we have a good relationship with North Korea. I have a good relationship with Kim Jong-un, and I hope he's okay. And somebody would say, oh, that's terrible. No, it's not terrible. I hope he's okay. And I think it was a fake report done by CNN.
So can I ask you a question?
What do you have? Go ahead. No, that's enough. Go ahead.
But that wasn't my question.
The problem is you don't write the truth. So, you know, as far as I'm concerned, I want to go to the next
Can I
one.
ask you a question about...
No, not CNN, please. Go ahead.
The White House has not responded to these
I told you. CNN is fake news. Don't talk to me. Go ahead, please.
But he's...
Yo, dude, at this point, I don't even... this might be old from a couple months, maybe weeks. Maybe it's from last year. I don't know. But I don't understand why he even lets them in the building. Maybe so he can do this to them, right? Like, if you're not going to be fair to me, I damn sure ain't going to be fair to you. That's for sure. Like,
Yes, he was retaliated against, and that's why he was removed from his job. Do you have a response to that?
Okay, next question. Incorrect.
oh, but can you blame him, right? Even if he gave an answer, even if it was the best answer, even if it was the only answer, even if it was the most perfect answer, she would take that answer, butcher the shit out of it, and report it back to us in some dumb, retarded fashion that makes him look bad, right? It's just like, so why should he even take your questions? Huh? Why? ¿Por qué? What's the point? It's like that clip I saw of Bill Burr the other day when someone was asking him, they were like, hey, what do you think about this? And he's like, why? Why do you want to know that? So you can take like some fucking 15-second soundbite of me and make me look like a fucking jackass? No, we're not doing that. Hell no. Why are you asking me about what's next? The Middle East? Huh? What? I don't know anything, man. I watch dirt bikes and fucking some other shit. I don't know anything about anything. So fucking stop, get your balls back. It's... okay. We'll do the try not to laugh, and then if here we'll do some Adik the not Adik the One, but some fat electrician. Yeah. Little Rocket Man. I can't take that guy seriously. I don't think anyone takes him seriously. Do they? I mean, I think the only people that do is his own people, and that's because he forces them to. But outside of not being under his small peepee reign of terror, I mean, no one's really afraid of that guy. So, I don't. Did I ever put this in my watch later? I should have, because now I can't find it. Oh, come on. Here it is. Perfect. All right, and do y'all want little screen, little stuff? Yay? Nay? Okay. Well, it's not a 20K. His troops were missing or ran away into Russia. I think I heard about that, right? Like, oh, there was something. You'll have to remind me of that story. Maybe I can find it. You'll have to send me that story. I think I know what you're talking about. Where like, didn't his soldiers like? They got internet for the first time or something, or they went somewhere for training and solved stuff for the first time or whatever. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Give me the story. Russians gave it to them. Oh my god, that's how you, dude. That's how you beat North Korea. Really. That's how you beat North Korea. The North Koreans show up to fight. America and all our allies, we show up to fight, right? And instead of fighting, we're just like, may I interest you in some Newports, some Grizzly Wintergreen, some Chick-fil-A, some Zaxby's, some pornography, some fentanyl? What do you want, man? We got it all. We got all of it. Take your pick, right? And just let their soldiers kill themselves. They'll overdose. They'll gain weight. They'll say, fuck it. They'll say, I don't have to go back to North Korea. I just found cocaine. I'm good. I'm so good, right? Like, yeah. Like, that'd be the way to beat them, bro. Introduce their military to everything that they've never seen before. It'd be a massive culture shock. They overconsume. They end up dying. Yeah, they drink too many Four Locos, and that's just it for them, man. Imagine this whole time. That's how you beat North Korea. The same way that we beat the aliens in War of the Worlds. The aliens came in and they were like, oh man, this place is dirty, actually. This place is very dirty. Like, we showed up to kill the humans, but this place is actually going to kill us. Yeah. So, that's just, that'd be a good day. If you could be a lamb, Katai, and find me that story, I would love to read that. Okay. Here we go. You ready? Trying to laugh. That's one of my favorite numbers. That and 17.
Men only want one thing, and it's not money, it's not power, it's not love.
Little Caesars. I wanna.
Really? Oh my god.
It was not that serious.
The other day I took off my glasses so my husband could bust a nut in my eye and show me.
Mommy, you're on TikTok.
You've got mail. Dogs know English. Dogs know the language in which you speak to them. You go to Mexico, they speak Spanish.
Oh, really? What's a Mexican dog sound like?
Hey, bark, bark. What do they sound like in China? Help! Help! Oh, cut it out.
I'm your dad. I'm your son.
Okay.
Hey, Dan.
Bubby.
Bubby.
No, you have to.
Do it. Sorry, just do it like me.
I don't know. Wait, you don't have to have an Asian accent.
Okay.
I've seen this so many times. I need a remix.
Those
to
barrels
that.
gonna blow up.
California is taking an unusual approach to catch porn pirates red-handed.
Porch pirates, yes.
Oh, pardon me.
What's a good morning? What's going on outside?
Salaam alaikum, my breakfast.
I pooped my pants. Bro, that almost got me with the... I didn't almost laugh, but I was really about to stop this video and go straight to Google and see what the fuck a porn pirate was, because... My word, I took her very serious there.
Because I eat a lot. This is my pizza, this is my burger, and this is my chicken. East or west, food is the best.
Do you cook?
No, I eat.
Imagine thinking that a man is gonna make you happy.
He has dreamed about this his whole life. Fabrica, the Olympics. Oh, fuck!
What is that, Mama?
Papa's last. Welcome to India. I am transgender.
I don't have any.
Fuck me.
What?
Excuse me. I just want to say that you three are beautiful, so you guys could just share this flower.
There's 4 of us.
I know.
Damn!
我真服了，这真是两回屎尿多。刚出门，你看，我操
Cheers.
I gotta go back to that one.
If you Snapchat a picture of your thing to your boy, and he screenshots it,
Y'all are both gay.
Who's gay?
Sir, for the love of God, please stop coming to this fucking drive-thru.
No. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. That's the greatest thing I've ever seen.
Hello?
No.
Joe just hit her with rejection right off rip. Oh, there's some good ones in here, bro.
That's why I love my job, because I don't know why these dumbass people think that we ain't never gonna catch their ass. You
Bro,
feel
that
me?
was like broad daylight. Come on now.
You feel me? So dumbass.
Just got him arrested. Waiting on the police, too. That feels so bad. And talking shit to him.
Excuse me? Can you it? No.
Handelt es sich genau bei dem Helikopter? Es ist ein Black Hawk, Entschuldigung.
Black Hawk down.
3 Piloten oder 3.
Yeah, can you make a noise, contestant number 3, that you think represents how you would make a noise when you got spanked? Go ahead.
sure.
And do contestant number 1 now, since we're doing this new bit.
He was ready
Women
for it.
can use emotions. They can use emotions to basically like manipulate you in some way.
You need to stop worrying about all this relationship stuff, dude, and get back to the funeral home. They were looking everywhere for you.
I was about to say, like...
This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is day 2 without beating my meat. All right. This is day 1 without beating my meat.
Okay.
This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is day 1 without beating my meat. This is the same day about 20 minutes later without beating.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name is Uche.
Uche, how old are you?
Hi.
Started at 12, and I smoked till I was 37. My troops are in position to begin searching the swamps. Please room it underwater.
Morning, sir.
Careful. Some dangerous folk around here.
Damn.
Okay.
That's literally what I hear when I hear Beyonce.
I'm gonna come.
That's pretty amazing.
Jeff
right
Bezos came, Bill Gates came, Mark Zuckerberg came.
Everybody came.
Many of them came numerous times. The bankers have all come.
Yo, even the camera said fuck it.
When I was 8, I was molested by my friend's dad. Oh, is that funny? Tom fell off a roof in college and now he can't speak, but clearly he can still laugh.
The only thing harder than the concrete I fell on was your dick while being molested. It feels like, I don't know why, it feels so smooth. It's crazy. Did he look like...
Hey, my boy, 2 girls in one day. I see you, my man.
Bro, come on.
I'm trying to get like you.
Some men just want to watch the world burn, bro.
Poi festa poi
My sister does that. And it's just like, dude, stop. Hold your breath. Hold your breath.
So are we up so
Tony's ridiculous.
anyways, if you want to start a business on a budget, make sure you go to the Source Factory.
Do you ever disassociate for like a good
Jesus!
I'll take that as a no.
What if the United States, Mexico, and Canada became one country and went to war? They might call themselves the United Nations of Come, and overnight, they become the most powerful nation on Earth.
Allahu Akbar,
Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all niggas that boy.
Very important thing to know. Here in Gaza, we use Linux because we don't have Windows or walls.
How'd you say 12 months in Estonian? Cocks taste good. What? Cocks taste good.
Alright, so I gotta show you something. So I did a procedure. Alright, I've been saving my money. And I changed something about myself that I've really been insecure about.
Dude, you don't need to be changing stuff. What you change?
My nose.
Let me see.
Fuck, you look like...
Nightmaster!
Homie looks like... Oh my god. Homie looks like, what's the dude's name from Despicable Me? Gru? He looks like him in blackface. Oh lord. That's a crazy nose, bro.
What reaction did you think you were gonna get from your mom by doing that? Of course she's gonna laugh at you.
I just told you. Nutmaster? What? Ben 7? Skip Gucci, bro. We got Coochie.
Oh, these are off-brand.
Yo, bro, y'all got tricks now. We got pranks. Pranks!
There's no way.
Finger Marie? Wait. The hell is we? What? Negro.
It's actually negro, but people always want to get offended about that one. It's literally black in Spanish.
What? Negro.
Which is a crazy name for a candy to just call it black. You're better off just calling it chocolate. And not even specifying what kind of chocolate it is, but to simply just call it black. Hey, you want some black? I got some black candy. What kind of candy is it? Black. The fuck? That didn't count as a laugh.
I really don't know what's gotten into me recently.
Everything.
Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it!
No matter what their cost. 2, 10, 12, 15.
Sure, under pressure.
That's black. Anyway.
You know that chameleons don't change color just to hide? They actually speak a colorful language all their own. When a chameleon changes to this color, it probably means it is ready to rob a convenience store.
Thanks for watching. This challenge was made with the help from members of my Discord server. They share videos.
There were some decent ones in there. Mainly, oh, bro. Yo, this one. Flat out incredible. Right here. This one.
If you Snapchat a picture of your thing to your boy.
That's the best one, man. That's the best one, and that one almost broke me. So incredibly hard. It got you? Yeah. Yeah. I was on the verge. I was on the fucking verge. And I just slapped the shit out of my... That hurt really bad. Ow. Like, goddamn. Jesus. Ugh. Not even the funny bone, just the fuck you bone. Cliffhanger. Think I've seen that? Maybe? Yeah, if anything was gonna get me, it was gonna be the drive-thru one. That was just oh, didn't they say that the Diddy list was out? Because court just started, right? For Diddy. The dog fart got you? Really? That didn't get me at all. It was just air. He was trying to shit, but it was just ripping ass. Which I've never seen before. That's pretty funny, but... Oh, I'd love to watch that, but I don't think we'd be able to get away with it. Dude, speaking of farts, Katai, this one video came across my feed a couple nights ago. I was just laying in bed, kind of baked, and the video was called Farting with Eye Contact. What the dude does is like he'll go into public and just like as soon as he makes eye contact with someone, he'll rip ass in like an insane way and just keep staring at them while he does it. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't even fucking breathe. I was just like, I'm such a fucking goober for laughing at this, but I just could not stop laughing. He would just like staring at with crazy eyes too. He'd be like, whilst ripping ass, bro. And some people, like, their reaction was just too good. It was too good. Let me I think that's gonna do it though. We'll be live tomorrow. I think we got everything we needed to get done. The only thing we didn't do was that request by Vince, but I don't think he's. And it's only like a 20-minute video, so we'll either do it tomorrow or we'll do it the next day. I'm gonna spend some time with my sister for the rest of the day. And my niece until they go out. They're going out somewhere. So I might have a Monster Hunter stream pop up at some point today because I do want to fight some of these new monsters. So thank you for hanging. We'll be live again tomorrow or the next day. For those that want to do music, put your music request in and we'll try to knock a music stream out here in the next day or two. If not, we're just going to keep rocking and rolling with YouTube. But I appreciate y'all hanging out. Thanks for chilling, and I will see y'all hopefully tomorrow, the next day, something like that. I'll have more videos uploaded by then too, so yeah. Bye guys.